And now, here's the Boomer and the Babe, Pete Peters and Deborah Brown.
Debra Gauthier, you are one of my favorite people, and you have done something really cool. You've started a new business. I always call that reimagining ourselves, like what do you want to be when you grow up? And I know you were in one industry for 30 years, and what industry was that?
That was healthcare
management of senior apartments. Yes. And so forth. And you decided at some point to go and do something different. And
well, it's different, yes, and different, no, because I found that over the years that I was in business, that a lot of the people that I was involved with in the other career, this is one of their most valuable assets, and they were worried about it. So they wanted to make sure that somebody was there, or that somebody could be there to take care of.
So of course we're talking about Home Check One.
Yes.
And that's your new business, and it is house sitting extraordinaire.
Yes.
And is the West Valley basically your place that you do
That's
this?
what we're targeting at the moment, but we will expand once we can get here, because I do plan on expanding to the point where I'll need help.
So what are some of the services you provide for people? It's daily, weekly, monthly?
It can be anything that they desire. We have standard services, which is a random checking of their home. We don't go at any particular time. We go different times if they have me go in several times a month. We can do it once a month, once a week. We can do it daily. It just depends on what their needs are and what they want.
So if there are papers and flyers in the yard, and you know that they typically get a lot of stuff like that, then you're going to pick all that up, and so it's going to make it seem like there's somebody there.
Yes, it'll seem like that's the purpose. What's the worst thing you can do? You can see a bunch of papers out in the driveway, and people automatically say, not home.
Right. Even if the car is in the same position for day after day after day, if they've got a car that's left out on the they can't get both cars in the garage, you move the car.
We'll move the car and make sure that it looks like somebody lives there.
Change the blinds.
Change the blinds.
Turn on lights.
Exactly.
Some of this stuff seems like it's pretty, like you maybe have your neighbor do it, but I don't think we have neighbors that do as well as somebody that does it for...
And your neighbors aren't insured, and they're not bonded, and we go in with a checklist of things that we do every time we go into the home. We check for water leaks, we check for... One of the things that I found is an air conditioning company that I'm working with says, make sure you check that their air conditioner's still there, because people steal them.
They steal the outside air conditioner?
They steal the outside air conditioning.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And so it's a learning in progress of what you really... what your asset is. I mean, you just don't even know. I mean, all the things that could go possibly wrong.
And if somebody doesn't have somebody checking like you are, they might come back in a month or 2 months from a great vacation and realize that absolutely disaster has occurred.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars damage.
So you probably even flush the toilets and water plants and things like that. So there's all that, the normal stuff that we would do when we're at home. You're making sure that everything is, and that's on your checklist, right? So
it's on my checklist. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't say that I would want to leave my house unattended for very long, and I don't think that's a good idea. So I think it's a great thing that you're doing. Is there anything else that I should know before I give you a call? Like, what makes you different?
We have custom services that we can provide, and it can include almost anything that you can think of. We will do arrange for services in your home if you need that. I am also putting up to get a resource directory of the clients of Home Check One. They get a discount.
Okay.
And I have about 20 referrals that I can give customers. I can do grocery shopping before they get home.
So if I wanted flowers arranged and my groceries all into the refrigerator and the pantry, and I called you and I said that's what I would like and I'm willing to pay for it, you could do that?
Absolutely.
So if you're gone for a long time, you think, you know what, it's almost just as much work to go home, and now it's not going to be
got to do it right.
So you can fluff everything and
fluff
kind of, you're not going to dust for me.
Probably not.
I hope.
But I can find find somebody to do that. But
Okay.
I'll set your temperature and, you know, for your house is comfortable when you get home.
So you're going to take care of my house when I'm gone, and you're going to make it home when I arrive.
Exactly.
I love it.
Oh, I love that too.
I think we might have just come up with a new tagline.
Don't leave home without us.
I know.